This is exactly right.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's U.S.-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye.
Hello, and welcome
to my favorite murder,
the Minisode.
This is where we read your shit back to you.
You love to write us shit. We love to read shit.
It's a perfect symphony of love and kindness
and reading.
You go.
Thank you. I go first. This is hometown all the way from Wales.
Oh.
Yes. Greetings from Wales, Karen, Georgia, and Stephen. First off, found your podcast last week. Have listened to it for a solid 8 hours per day and worked since.
Good for you.
Thank you for getting me through my monotonous job all day, every day. Secondly, I am all caps gutted that I only just found out you'll be in London in November and I'm not in the country.
Oh,
so sad.
Change your plans.
It's for real. If you're so gutted, how about you cancel some fucking plans? Anywhom, here's one of my hometown would-be murders that is very close to me as it happened to my grandfather. Oh. So as I mentioned, I'm from Wales. Okay, quit bragging. More specifically, Abertillery.
Mm-hmm.
Parentheses. I don't expect you to be able to pronounce that.
Abertillery.
We're saying Abertillery. It won't be Abertillery. A very small ex-mining town in the southeast. When my grandfather was young, he had a very tumultuous relationship with his father, who, in my nan's words, was a very evil and cruel man. She often recounts the time she was in the house and he picked up a saucer and threw it across the room at my great-grandmother, bursting open her face. Parentheses, nice guy, for absolutely no reason at all. So he and my grandfather would argue a lot. So it's basically this person's grandfather and great-grandfather. Okay. He and my grandfather would argue a lot. And one day the great-grandfather, picked up an axe ready to murder my grandfather in the family home. This struggling spilled out into the garden where luckily the neighbor prevented the would-be murder of my grandfather. Fast forward some years later and my great-grandfather has died. At his funeral, they announced he had written all of his children notes to be read out at the service.
Oh, fuck.
In my grandfather's, he simply wrote, "I will haunt you for the rest of your life."
Holy shit! Oh my God, Dad.
My grandfather didn't live a long life and died in his 50s the year I was born. After being plagued by ill health for many years. Make of that what you will. Sorry it's not super detailed because my only source is my nan, who shrieks if she even sees a photo of him and can only speak of the man with her hands over her face. She is a little drama queen, bless her heart. Also, sorry for the spelling and grammar. I'm as dyslexic as fuck. Hey, no problem.
No judgment here.
Do not worry. Stay sexy and cut ties with your abusive piece of shit father before he swings an axe at you. Lots of love, Rianne.
Love it. That
Right?
was great.
Yeah.
Fun. Not fun, obviously.
I mean, I will haunt you for the rest of your life as a note from your father from beyond the grave is pretty fucking heavy duty.
Thanks, bro.
Wow.
This one's to you.
Oh.
This is called Shut Up and Tell Me the Thing Isn't Necessarily Bad Therapy.
Okay.
Hey, gang. On your show today, you were talking, I think this is last week, you were talking about how Karen couldn't be a therapist because of her bluntness. But you might find it fun to know that some forms of therapy actually encourage a little bluntness at times. How much therapists can, quote, call out clients and how frankly they do it varies a lot depending on the type of treatment. Saying, quote, shut up and tell me the thing might be on the blunter end. Remember when you were like, shut up and tell me the thing? But I have said, are you fucking kidding me? When the client tried to downplay the progress they'd made. And my supervisor actually cheered for me. I'm a clinical psychology PhD student, and I specialize in dialectical behavioral therapy, which is a form of cognitive behavioral therapy that focuses on finding the balance between ideas. Have you heard of it?
No.
I.e., coming back from the edge when thoughts and feelings get extreme.
Yes.
Honestly, it's hard to describe in 2 sentences without sounding woo-woo, but it's got lots of research evidence. I promise. One way that we find balance is responding to clients with warmth sometimes and responding with bluntness at other times, depending on what the situation calls for. Part of the reason why I love this treatment is because it's one of the most evidence-supported treatments for people with borderline personality disorder. And it helps a lot of people who feel hopeless. But it's also kind of fun to be ridiculous and therapeutic at the same time. I highly recommend you check out an example of the master in action in the link below. And it's about Marsha Linehan, Linehan, the badass psychologist who developed BDT, demonstrating bluntness balanced with concern and understanding.
I'm all about this.
Dude, it's called Dialectical Behavioral Therapy, DBT. I know this little glimpse of DBT doesn't fully do it justice, but I hope you enjoyed a taste. If you ever have questions about about BPD, DBT, or other clinical psychology stuff, I'm happy to try and answer them. Alex, and it's signed Alex, and that says girl, which I'm only specifying because I want to respect women in research, not because the binary is important.
Thank you. Good point.
Thank you,
well
Alex,
said.
girl.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The entire time I'm like, is that what my therapist does with me? But she's always, my therapist is so kid gloves gentle that everything she says, even if it is blunt, is also said with the most loving voice and smile, and everything is, I hear that. I hear you, but.
Mine too, until the next day when I get a Venmo request that I fucking pay her because I forgot to do it.
And then she's like, pay up, bitch.
Pay up, bitch.
Pay up.
Nothing like a Venmo from your fucking request from your therapist to make you feel like a total piece of shit.
She's like, how much more must I do? Yeah. Okay, this one, I'm not going to read the subject line because it gives it away. Hey kids, during high school, I volunteered at a rural emergency room for 3 summers. Because I worked during the day, I would usually volunteer late into the night until around 1 a.m. And although it was a small town, I saw a lot. I bet it's the emergency room. Yeah. That's where everything happens. But this story has never quite been topped. Love it.
Here we go.
Because this hospital was small and didn't have a psych wing, patients brought in for any psychiatric reasons were put into an ER room in front of the nurses' station. The room was really stripped down and had almost nothing in it but a bed, and if the door was closed, a camera with a feed to the nurses' station was always being watched to make sure the patients were safe.
Yikes.
On one particularly busy afternoon, a nurse was in the room cleaning up to prepare for the next patient, and one of the can lights fell down from the ceiling. She didn't think anything of it and had a maintenance man come and replace the light. A couple hours later, a nurse was again in the room cleaning up after the last patient and heard movement coming from the ceiling. Everyone assumed that there must have been a raccoon or something and called maintenance back to check it out. When they pushed up a ceiling tile to check it out, though, The young woman who had been checked in 5 hours earlier only to disappear was staring back at them.
Oh my God.
The patient had climbed up the cabinets and into the ceiling without anyone noticing and slept there for 5 full hours before being found.
Holy shit.
The nurses had all just assumed she had gotten up and left. Stay sexy. And if you need a break from our broken mental healthcare system, God bless, climb into the ceiling and take a fucking nap. Do not, however, use... Oh, no. Do not, however, use a glass Coke bottle as a dildo. They will have to drill holes in the bottom of it to get it out when it inevitably creates a vacuum and gets stuck. The ER is wild. SSDGM, Emma.
No!
Somebody help me.
Oh, God.
That might go down as one of the greatest sign-offs of any Minisode email ever.
Top that, everyone.
Just when you thought that wasn't enough of a story, she came in with the Coke bottle dildo.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Okay.
Jesus help me. Okay. This one is called Close Call With, and I'm not going to tell you who.
Okay.
Greetings and salutations to the royal family of true crime. Wow.
Well.
Thank you. Finally, we're getting the respect we ask for constantly. So I'm a murderino from the UK and recently had a family reunion. After much food and wine, my parents, who grew up in the 60s and 70s, began telling stories of their youth, which is always fascinating. My dad told a creepy story about hitchhiking in his flower power days and how a man had tried to assault him as he was driving. This prompted my auntie, who grew up in Gloucester, to chime in about her experience. She said that she once went to the cinema in the evening with her friend. Oh, someone's fancy.
Oh, someone's in the UK.
You're royalty.
Oh, did you go to the cinema in the evening?
And when the movie finished, they had missed the last bus home. At the time, with no Uber or mobile phones, her friend, who was more outgoing and wild than her, suggested they hitchhike, reassuring my aunt that she did it all the time, so my aunt agreed. A man stopped for them, claiming to be a policeman, and he was nice and kind to them, saying it wasn't safe for 2 young girls to be out at night. Later, though, my auntie, who was already wary, noticed that they were going down a dark country road that she didn't recognize, and the man started slowing down. She said his whole demeanor changed. He told them that he wasn't a policeman, and he started looking left and right as if to check if the coast was clear. He then said in a sinister voice, "You know, you really shouldn't get into cars with strangers."
You fucking asshole.
Then, as my aunt was shaking in fear in the back seat, her friend said the most badass thing ever. "Well, you don't think I'd get into a car with a stranger without a knife, do you?" Of course, she didn't have a knife, but this must have scared the weirdo off as he dropped them safely home afterwards.
Really?
Yeah. This scared my...
He made a huge U-turn.
Yeah, and he's like, "And I know where you live. Goodbye."
You seriously?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Count the problems.
This scared my auntie from ever hitching a ride with anyone again, but it didn't stop her friend, who continued to hitchhike, particularly to a disco that she went to every Friday night.
Jesus.
Apparently, she would routinely get picked up by a couple who would drive her to and from the club. The woman she described as quite talkative, and the man who seemed quite quiet. Quite quiet. She eventually stopped going to the disco after getting weird vibes from the man, and that was that. Years later, however, when Fred and Rosemary West's photos were on every newspaper, she realized that she had been catching a ride with 2 horrific serial killers.
The worst ones!
And could very well have been a victim herself if it wasn't for her intuition telling her to stop.
Oh, fuck.
Rest assured, I sat with my eyes wide all through the story and couldn't wait to share it with my favorite podcast. Stay sexy and always go to family reunions. You never know what kind of crazy stories your relatives are sitting on. Love you guys, Lucy.
Fuck Lucy. You know what I'm going to say to Lucy? Blimey. That's... Wow.
Yeah.
Double story.
Double.
Oh my God, can you imagine being in a car with Fred and Rosemary West? They're so creepy.
I bet they smell like ivory soap and fucking hair pomade and blood.
They smelled like dirt and blood. There's no way.
Mm-mm.
Ew.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay, you go.
Okay.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why they're Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye. Cheap Caribbean's Jet Set July sale is here.
Right now, save $200 on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with promo code 200BEACH.
Whether you're dreaming of Cancun, Jamaica, or the Dominican Republic, your next vacay just got more affordable.
Don't let summer pass you by without the beach.
Use promo code 200BEACH and get more sand for your dollar.
Head to cheapcaribbean.com today to book your beach vacay.
Goodbye.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye.
We're going to wrap it down on a kind of a light one.
Great.
And I'm not going to read you the subject line.
Okay.
Know that I think you're both amazing, hilarious, and gorgeous, but let's get to the story.
Thank you.
How nice. Here's my hometown murder. When I was in my early 20s, so like maybe 8 or 9 years ago, I moved into a house with 3 other girls/coworkers/friends. We threw a party for New Year's Eve. At like 1 a.m., an acquaintance stopped by the party after leaving the bar and looked totally freaked out. She's like, "This is the house my biological father was murdered in." Bitch, what?
Oh, what?
It says it on the paper.
Okay.
It's a separate paragraph by itself.
Okay.
Bitch, what? So she leaves and comes back in half an hour with a DVD of Forensic Files, Season 10, Episode 34, Bump in the Night, and it's my fucking house.
Holy shit.
Her biological father was murdered in the late 80s by his ex-stepson for his mom to get the life insurance money or something crazy. He broke in a window and bashed him in the head, tossed the weapon on a roof of a commercial building up the street. Our town, Cape Girardeau, was pretty small, so there weren't a ton of murders. My roommates were creeped out, but as a lifetime murderino, I was stoked to live in a murder house. It's just that simple. It's just that simple.
What the fuck?
She came back with
a video
with the Forensic Files in her hand.
Can you imagine looking at the room and then looking at the Forensic Files and then looking at the room?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's awful.
I
was
mean,
her dad or her stepdad?
Well, it said biological father.
Oh, so maybe. Yeah.
Makes it sound like it's something maybe she found out later.
Jesus. That was not lighthearted.
No, you're right. It wasn't. You know
have
what?
one more. Do you want
I kind of saw the Forensic Files part and it was just like, oh yeah, I love that.
Hello, MFM crew. I want to write you this email because it's a cute cat story and a weird thing that would only happen to my sister. Here we go. She says, a few months ago in our semi-small town of London, Ontario, Canada, my sister went to bed and woke up around 3 a.m. to her cat Peanut meowing in her ear. I fucking get it. She opened her eyes and noticed a strange figure at the end of her bed.
No.
Looking closer, she realized a man who was very much naked was watching her sleep.
No.
She said she remembered that someone said, if anything strange happens, to never overreact just in case they try to hurt you. She looked at the naked man and said, could you please leave and shut the door behind you? He never said a word, and he left with no issue. When he left, she called the cops and my mother, who just laughed hysterically. Mom!
Yes.
The cops showed up, but the man had ran out the back door, only leaving a sock and a cigarette. Upon inspection, they realized that the man had eaten her food and taken a shower. They blue lighted her room for fingerprints and asked her every detail of the event. They told her the cat was very smart and could have saved her life or saved her from getting raped. Oh. Who knows what he wanted with my big sis?
Right.
The local newspaper even wrote an article about it.
Of course they did.
Anyway, they found the man. It wasn't very hard since he was the only one walking around naked down the street. Turns out he was homeless and just looking for a place to stay warm. He noticed that my sister's roommate never locks the door, and he crept in when they went to bed. Anyway, I love you ladies so much. I'm heading to university in September 2020 to study criminology thanks to you ladies.
Oh.
Maybe I'll write in again later about how my mom was kidnapped in Thailand.
Oh my God. Please do.
Stay sexy and always look out for naked men, Gabby.
Gabby, Jesus.
And then she says, and this is a theme, P.S. Sorry about my spelling or punctuation errors. I'm dyslexic.
Yeah.
It's like this was perfect.
You're not alone. Yeah.
You're not alone in this, and you wrote this better than I ever would have. You're doing great.
Also, what amazing advice.
Yeah.
Don't overreact. Like you scream, it makes them freak out, whatever.
Right. Also, make sure your roommates know to lock the fucking door.
I know. How many needle points do we have that say lock your fucking door?
It's really, and like, it sucks to live with someone who doesn't care and do that shit, but you just got to be vigilant.
And you've got to be the one that makes them understand it has to happen.
Right.
It's okay if they've lived in the middle of a cornfield their whole life and they're like, it doesn't. You be the one that's like, no.
And they're going to be like, you're paranoid. Everything's fine.
So what?
They're wrong.
Everything's fine until it's not fine. And there's a naked fucking guy watching you sleep.
Don't make it easier for someone to fucking just like get into your house by leaving the door unlocked.
There's no benefit to unlocked front doors.
None.
What do you want the outside world to think you're chill? Knock it the fuck off.
That you're not scared of your neighbors? Be afraid of your neighbor.
What is it? What? So I'm sorry. So safety's uncool?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding?
Do you not wear a
seatbelt?
Put your seatbelt on too.
Put your seatbelt on. Get insurance for fuck's sake.
And get your teeth fixed.
And get big, long, white rabbit teeth.
And then you can
be beautiful
and
live your life.
Oh,
stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's U.S.-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye. Cheap Caribbean's Jet Set July sale is here.
Right now, save $200 on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with promo code 200BEACH.
Whether you're dreaming of Cancun, Jamaica, or the Dominican Republic, your next vacay just got more affordable.
Don't let summer pass you by without the beach.
Use promo code 200BEACH and get more sand for your dollar.
Head to cheapcaribbean.com today to book your beach vacay.
Goodbye.